The fourth round begins. I won't give up until XRP reaches $2,000 per share. Do you think I'm not being serious? Absolutely not. According to Justin Digital Ascension Group CEO, Jake Lever, XRP will hit $2,000 by the beginning of 2026. If you ask me, that will be in roughly 6 months. Whoa, all right, that is there a possibility? Before we discuss XRP's benefits, keep in mind that I predicted that price, but only after the descent. The fourth round has begun. The fourth repetition round starts. Soon the new communities will be available, attempting to prevent Benjamin Cohen from utilizing XRP at this time. I admire this gentleman, since I occasionally watched his films because of his analytical approach to things. He acknowledges that the market value is $119 trillion. In spite of this, not even 3.7 times the whole stock value of New York. The stock exchange is what that stands for. Although I have nothing against this individual, I must note that he says, well, if XRP reaches $2,000, that will be more than $100 trillion in market capitalization. We will discuss market value and how it is largely fictitious and irrelevant. But here's my argument, guys. I've got one for each thing. Read this article from Bitcoin Magazine. If that's the case, Justin Michael Saylor stated this. Growing Larger had a quote for Bitcoin of $13 million, which is his predicted price, but it's likely higher now. Listen to what he has to say. We also receive a lot of criticism when the XRP community makes irrational price projections. However, not everyone can use Bitcoin, according to the group's head. One Bitcoin will be worth $13 million. He is adored by all. Take a listen. Oh well. He stated that Bitcoin is currently worth $13 million. Therefore, we anticipate the pricing to be $2,000. Because he truly has. Michael Saylor is the head of the Bitcoin community. The size of Bitcoin is difficult to comprehend. He is getting closer to Satoshi Nakamoto. According to him, each coin will be worth $13 million. Each Bitcoin is worth $13 million. I will vomit again. Is that even possible? Let's solve it. The market cap estimator is useful in this situation. Market capitalization then is a list of all the money invested in cryptocurrencies and is used to determine their overall value. Not at all, because we will discuss that topic presently, and it is not very expensive to move these currencies. Take a look at this. The coin or ticket might be worth $13 million at this moment. This is the appearance of the store that surrounds it. Here, we invested 21 million Bitcoins. All right. It shows the maximum amount of stock. However, I should also mention that we might start with the 21 million rotational supply. All right, if Bitcoin is worth $13 million and there are 21 million in circulation, the market value would be $273 trillion. Michael Saylor believes it is heading in this direction. Since $2,000 is higher than the value of the entire New York Stock Exchange, it can't be true that the price of XRP is less than half the anticipated maximum price for Bitcoin. Why is this so strange? I firmly believe the Bitcoin will reach $13 million. I'm serious. In fact, Michael Saylor believes he is happier. Now it's most likely over $13 million, and I've never heard him repeat a ridiculous or odd number before. All right, but have a look at this. I'm not sure why, but I believe that these coins will reach unprecedented heights. Is that correct? Don't be upset with me. The value of the Bitcoin market is expected to be substantial, possibly reaching quadrillions of dollars. Is that correct? Quadrillions instead of trillions. But since the fall, not yet. If so, I don't think these price projections are entirely out of the ordinary at this time. They may appear to be, but they're not. I believe that a large number of individuals will use Bitcoin in the future. Who knows? But after the crash, I think it dies first. For XRP, 2,000 times as much money, I think the guys will be hit. I am curious to know what the Bitcoin maxis think about the 13 million price estimate. That pertains to the stock that is in motion. It sounds good. Let's proceed to the maximum. Now let's examine the stock in use. We included that. All right, remove this. Folks, that's 258 trillion. It's basically the same thing. That is over 3 times lower than what we expect XRP's price to be. All right, I would like to know what the Bitcoin maxis think about those individuals. It's likely that most of them don't even believe that. Isn't that possible? But that may be the case for any cryptocurrency and assets that are included in the new banking system. Why? Reddit user XRP is the source of this. The XRP market cap error has been identified and corrected. Since the market value would need to increase by trillions of dollars, I wanted to publish this in case anyone is still of the opinion that XRP will never hit $10 or $30. Now, it doesn't matter how much it costs. He only discusses the reasons why market value is less important because it doesn't accurately reflect reality. The percentage of money coming in and going out that is required to move the market cap up and down isn't one, because of the volume of trading and liquidity that occurs in a short period of time. All right, I get it. You see, XRP can reach $2,000 without them investing $100 trillion or more. Numerous folks are below that, isn't it? Also with Bitcoin, it can reach $13 million without a lot of money being invested. Why? The term market cap multiplier is at stake. Numerous factors have the potential to alter it, but the primary factors influencing it are the volume of trading and liquidity. Imagine if XRP was a playground with 50 billion balloons, for example. It's a proposal. The cost of each balloon is $40. Consequently, the market value of all the balloons is $20 billion. Now, someone brings $80 million to the playground to buy balloons. As more people buy balloons, the cost increases because there aren't many inexpensive ones available. It rises to all 50 billion of them are worth $37 billion, since each balloon, not just the ones they purchased, is now worth $74. Despite spending $80 million, the market value increased by $17 billion. Why? Because all balloons, not just the ones that were purchased, now cost more. The relationship between pricing and math is not based on magic or leverage. This is why the price increased from $2.70 to $3.20 on January 15, 2025. When $80 million was added, XRP's market value increased by approximately $17 billion. Folks, that is a multiplier of 212 times the market cap. That's what I mean, folks. All right, since it appears that coins have some kind of market cap multiplier, you don't need a lot of money. All right. If you put in a certain amount of money, it will grow hundreds of times. Isn't that correct? Man, we've seen increases like this before. That's why I'm convinced that someone else, like Chad, knows what's going on. To change prices and cause the market cap to soar, you don't need a lot of money, right? Market cap should not even be considered in the process of identifying cryptocurrencies. In addition, I predict that the entire market value of cryptocurrencies will reach $4 trillion. But we know that it is possible. What makes it so rich? Is that the right price? What constitutes XRP to hit 1,000? He says XRP may reach that major milestone by the beginning of 2026, and utility and regulation may be the driving forces behind its rise. Clayworth's forecast is heavily reliant on the likelihood that shifts in the overall economy would increase the liquidity of XRP, isn't it? I mean, this. Guys, I say this because I believe these coins will go in directions I never would have imagined. I truly can. Many, perhaps even 13 million individuals per Bitcoin. But that came after the clash. Why? Until a new monetary system is established in which cryptocurrency is used for all purposes, both private and public, it doesn't matter.